Hi guys, welcome to Souls Know Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination for whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we're going to be looking for a card that represents your energy for the day. We're going to be looking at what the energy is for the day. Wow, we've had this card in this deck. I don't know if it was in the same position, but we have 0, which is the Fool energy, and it's called a leap of faith in this deck. I love that that's come out. Right, let's get the energy playing out for the day. Can we have the energy for the day, please, Spirit? Can we have the energy playing out for the day? This deck, I have to rest my elbow. This deck is really heavy to hold up. Energy playing out for the day. There we go. Ooh, another major arcana, number 5, the Hierophant. It's called divine guidance in this deck. I love it. Finally, challenges or opportunities. Any challenges or opportunities for this day? Oh my gosh, you've got another major arcana. What have we got? Oh, the Moon. And this was out in the last reading, but I'm glad to see it here now. I'm glad to see it in challenge and opportunity rather than it representing your energy. And then we've got the 4 of Michael, which is the 4 of Swords. Right, so they've come out together. 3 out of 4 major arcana. Like I said, this is a... Ooh. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Ariel at the bottom of the deck. We had the King of Ariel at the bottom yesterday, from what I can remember. So you're stepping out, your energy, full, beautiful. This is like an acceptance or a recognition from you that you are unlimited potential. I spoke about the soul's evolution yesterday, and we don't know what our soul truly has the potential of evolving into. But when we are in alignment, even with that fact, that you know what, I don't know how big I can be or how great I can be. You're not limiting yourself anymore. So that is the Fool energy, unlimited potential, allowing yourself to go with the flow. This would be you now choosing to embrace a new chapter, a new journey. We had both of those cards. I can't believe I'm like a little bit mind blown. Both of those cards in yesterday's reading. So it's like you've accepted the fact that, you know, you need to grow, you need to evolve, or your life does in some way. And this is you now not being fearful, because we had the fears of the Moon here yesterday, not being fearful of taking that risk. This is you having more confidence. This is you having more self-belief. This is you understanding that, well, you know what, fuck it. If I don't know everything that I need to know right now, I will learn it on the way. And that's the best attitude to have. We're not stepping off that cliff thinking that we know it all. We're not stepping off that cliff thinking that there is nothing to learn. We're stepping off that cliff in faith that, you know what, I'm going to take this step, and I know that the next steps that I need to take from this point on are going to be shown to me. If there's things that I need to learn, I will accept and gladly do them as I go. But no longer feeling as though you've got to stay where you are because you don't know everything. Is a beautiful energy to be in. Beautiful energy. What does it say? It says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've got the energy playing out for the day. Another major arcana, number 5, the Hierophant, called divine guidance in this deck. Now, I didn't say. Let me go back. This is air energy. So it's like you're up in your head, but it seems to be in the best kind of way. To me, the Fool is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury rules, what signs is it now? Gemini and Virgo. I think, yeah, that's right. Gemini and Virgo. So they may be zodiac signs that feature heavily in your chart. I don't really know. The Hierophant rules Taurus, so Venusian energy. Now, the Hierophant is all about traditional values, traditional beliefs. It can be an energy of mortality, an energy of contract. It can sometimes represent or signify marriage because of the contractual and religious connotation that this card has as well. It can speak about teaching. It can speak about learning, advice, whether that's you giving the advice or you receiving the advice. It can definitely speak about organisations that deal with like a hierarchy. So you could be dealing with government agencies or large companies at this time. But it's definitely a card about the acquisition of knowledge. The acquisition of knowledge. So it feels to me that on this day, the universe is, it's like, I'm sorry, the universe is actually doing quite a number on us at the minute. Because the 5, this is a 5 card. And the 5 speaks about the opportunity to bring about change and expansion. And I feel that the universe is whipping everybody's ass at the moment because the universe needs us to grow. The universe needs us to expand as a collective. You can see the changes that are happening in our actual 3D world. There's certain structures that are falling and crumbling, and it's like we know that they can't continue to be the way that they have always been. So expansion and growth are required in all aspects and avenues of our existence at the moment. And we don't get changes and growth and things being better at, like, as I was saying about the hierarchy, at the top. If it does it, it has to start at the bottom. It has to start with us. I know that we want to think that we want great people, great leaders in positions of power that feed that shit down to us. It doesn't work like that. It really doesn't. If we expand and we grow as an individual collective, then we go and take on jobs. We go and employ people. And it sort of filters up. Rather than expecting the people at the top to be better, to know better and to do better than us, we put them motherfuckers, excuse my French, in the places that they are. So if there were more candidates, more applicants, more people in general that were just walking around in their day-to-day life, that were willing to change, that were willing to expand, that were willing to grow, that were willing to look at their values, look at their beliefs, look at their morals, and stand within, you know, a place of integrity within them, then the world would be completely different. I think we're looking at the whole thing backwards. And I say we, like I'm grouping everybody together, but I genuinely do. I genuinely do. I think, you know, we have a lot more power than what we feel we have. And that's the way that, you know, it's meant to be. It's meant to be perceived that way. So we just shut up and we just go along with the flow and we follow what everyone else is doing. So it's like you're being encouraged at the moment to look at your morals, your values, your belief system, challenge them. Understand that you may have to let some of them go. Understand that you may have to integrate and bring into focus new ones that are going to support your ability to change, that are going to support your ability to grow, to expand. Like I say, the universe is calling for so much expansion from us right about now. And the fact that all these major arcana cards have come out is just reinforcing that for me. Then our challenge and opportunity, we go back to the fear. We're like, oh no, I can't do it. Oh no, I'm scared. Oh no, I'm fearful. And that may not be the case for everyone, because this is a challenge or it's an opportunity. So if this is a challenge for you and you haven't seen it, please go and watch yesterday's video, because I spoke a lot about this being a challenging energy when it was representing your energy at the beginning of the reading. So it feels as though if you are fearful, if you're letting your mind run away with you, if you're not accepting that you have the inner strength, that you have the power. Oh, 1 minute, that's my door. Right, I'm back. I apologise. Yeah, it was my door. So yeah, I can't remember exactly what I was saying. I've just had like a massive conversation. So I was talking about this moon as your challenge energy. If you're feeling scared, fearful, you know, your insecurities are rife, you're up in your head about this taking a leap of faith or this new beginning or what needs to change, it feels like the solution to that is this Four of Michael, which is the Four of Swords in the traditional tarot. And that's usually like a picture of a guy lying down with his thoughts at rest. Swords card is all about our mental energy, and like I said, if you're up in your head and that's where your fears live, it's finding a way to alleviate those. It's finding a way to quiet that mind. using logic. Yeah. Logic is the solution of all over-emotional shit. So applying logic. As I say, the moon is a very emotional energy. It's generally depicted as divine feminine energy. So it's about, oh yeah, exactly what it says, exactly what it says on the card. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So it seems as though if you're not sleeping or if you're like running around, you've got a lot on, that just heightens this feeling of insecurity or fear or anxiety. So you've got to find a way to quiet your mind, put those swords to rest in some way. That's if this moon energy is a challenge for you. If this moon energy is an opportunity, because the moon also speaks about our psychic ability, our intuition. So it's tapping into that which is going to provide you with the answers. Maybe about what needs to change. Like I said, this is a very religious or spiritual energy. So tapping into higher consciousness, universal energy, intelligence, whether it's about the direction of the leap of faith that you're taking. I've not read this card, but yeah, as it says there, search for the meaning of life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. So it may be that you are aligning with, like I say, more intuitive people. More people that are tuned in and tapped in. I don't know which way around it goes. But more like-minded, as I was saying about morals and values and beliefs. Aligning yourself with people who share those with you. That's going to help a lot when it comes to stepping out in a new direction. Believing in yourself, listening to what your heart is saying. But there's a need here, like I say, to alleviate, if you can, overthinking, overactive mental activity, because it's just feeling like it's fueling your fears. It's fueling those doubts, those insecurities, which is the opposite energy of the Fool. You don't want to be sort of perched at the end of the cliff wanting to jump and then stop. Like, oh no, but what if? And what if this happens? And no. Get yourself into alignment and you be in control of, like I say, your mind. Don't allow these cycles to continue where you stop yourself from moving towards your freedom. Where you stop yourself obtaining that leadership position within your own life. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles. No, the Knight of Pentacles. We had the King yesterday. And this, to me, it's the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight that we get in the deck. And knights are always about taking action. So it could be that there's been a procrastination, as I say, standing on the edge. You know, fearful to actually jump into the new. But the Knight of Pentacles is slow for a reason. As I was saying about the Eight of Pentacles being like that meticulous energy and dedicated focus and dedicated effort into your craft or into something practical that you're doing. The Knight of Pentacles takes so long, A, because he doesn't want to go back and have to do it again. So he wants to make sure that he's doing whatever he's invested in correctly. Whether it's love, whether it's, you know, leaping into something new. This is the Knight that's going to make sure that, you know, he's dotted his I's and crossed his T's. He's done the research, which is why this leap of faith, it's like an educated leap. It's an educated jump. It's knowing what you're going to have to do or what you're going to have to learn once you've done that jump. You're not blindly jumping off the edge of a cliff with no idea as to what you're jumping into. Like I say, this Knight will know that. He'll know exactly what it is that he will need to accomplish once he lands and once he's on the other side. So let's read this. It says, trustworthy, understanding, devoted and funny. It says, there's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. So I do feel that you are being guided. You are being protected. We've got so much major arcana energy, which is the universe. Which is universal energy, which is you sort of being in alignment with your soul. And if you tap into that, like I say, you meditate, you push out those mental fears and follow your heart, you're not going to be led in the wrong direction. You're not. Right, I think I've been speaking for ages. I don't know now. So let's pull one of these and wrap this up. Any more advice and guidance in relation to the cards on the table? Any more advice and guidance in relation to the cards on the table? There we go. Storm warning. Wow. Okay. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck as well. That's card number 10. We've got storm warning. Card number 10. Bottom of the deck, temple path. Yeah. To me, it kind of feels like the moon and the Four of Michael energy. That being whipped up into a frenzy, the fears, the anxiety, the panic. The, what else did I say that was? Yeah, the anxiety, the fears, the worry, the confusion and insecurities. Card number 10 speaks about endings, wrapping things up, completing a cycle, transformation. But the 10 reduces down to a 1 as well, which would speak of this new beginning. So there may just be a fear, like I say, of the unknown. A fear of the magnitude of this change that's being asked of you, whether it's a change of your beliefs, your values. For some of you, it's going to have the change is going to have to do with your faith or your spiritual journey. And when we're changing those kinds of things, it's like the ground beneath us kind of shakes, because we've built our life upon what we've built it on up until that point. So this could be a massive change, massive expansion, a massive leap of faith that's being asked of you at this time. And then we've got the temple path under that. And that to me is, again, it's that energy of guidance, of higher consciousness, of spirituality. But then the look at the what do I want to say, the stark contrast, like I say, between all of that storming weather, the upheaval, the intensity. And then we go to this relaxed energy, this peaceful energy. And the 12 reduces down to a 3. So that speaks of growth. This is the expansion that you're being asked to do. It's going to allow you to grow. It's going to allow you to connect your mind, your body, your soul. Again, it's going to allow you to step into new group activities with like-minded people, as I spoke about down here. It's going to lead you to your abundance, which is exactly what the Knight of Pentacles is on his way to. So it just feels like, yeah, you're being asked to reconnect with your soul here. You're being asked to reconnect with your soul. Right, I'm going to get one of these. And let's wrap this up. This was like pretty intense. Even I feel a bit like, whoo, I think I need a drink. A non-alcoholic one. It's like, what time is it? It's like 5 to 11 in the morning. So I'm talking about a cup of tea, a mint tea. Kill them with success. No, we keep having this. This came out the last time. I'm going to swap this deck because we keep getting the same cards out. But I know there's so many in there that we haven't seen yet. Kill them with success and bury them with a smile. And that's what you're going to do as you step out on this new journey. Be you, do you, for you. Exactly. I don't want to keep saying it, but these cards are all kind of very similar. It says, girl, you totally got this. And guy, you totally got this. If you're masculine watching this as well, don't allow your fears, your insecurities, your pessimism, your doubts to make you feel as though you don't. Because you do. You've got this. And feel the fear and do it anyway. That's the belief in yourself that's being asked of you in this Fool card, this leap of faith energy here. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Wow, that was deep. But I loved it. I've loved jumping back in the tarot. I've absolutely loved it. And I hope that, I don't know, this might be the last reading from this deck. I don't know. I'll have to edit them and check. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow with another reading from this